three, and goal! For the first time in 25 years, are going to the NBA Finals.
Let's buckle up and get ready.
We're just 2 days away from the NBA Finals tipping off. SA, tell me this. Who will be the most important player in this series?
I think it's going to be Jalen Williams. Because when I look at this guy, do y'all realize that him and Evan Mobley for the Cleveland Cavaliers are the only two dudes in the entire NBA that was on the All-NBA team and the All-NBA defensive team? Those two. That's it. Nobody else. This brother's incredibly important. They're 11-1 when he scores 17 or more in the postseason. They're 1-3 when he doesn't. He just came off a conference final series against a Timberwolves team that was considered to be big time defensively, not number one like OKC, but definitely formidable. He averaged 22 points a game on 49% shooting, on 46% shooting from three-point range. If that brother shows up, this is a romp. There's no way this is going to be a final series. A romp. There's no way this is going to be a series if Jalen Williams looks like that. So I'm saying to you that if he doesn't look like that, then Indiana obviously's got a chance, because that means OKC's offense is not as formidable as they're accustomed to being, and as a result, Indiana will stand a chance. I'm going to say Jalen Williams because when he's on his game, the Oklahoma City Thunder is a different beast.
I hear you, Stephen A. Your point is well taken. You just happen to be wrong. I'm going to roll with Pascal Siakam as the most important player in this series. And it's not for what Pascal Siakam represents for the Pacers on the offensive end. We already understand. You're wrong. Pascal Siakam is the most important player in this series because not only what he does on the offensive end, you know, he averaged over 30 points in their wins in the conference finals, but I think it's what he's going to have to do on the defensive end. The double big lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder is a problem when it comes to the matchup facing the Indiana Pacers, and Pascal Siakam is going to have his hands full. We saw how Karl Anthony Towns exploited Miles Turner in the conference finals. Cat averaged 25 points a game, so I think it's going to be absolutely critical that Pascal Siakam step up to the challenge that is trying to defend when the Thunder throw out that double big lineup. Now, I think Rick Carlisle, their head coach, will try to help him out in terms of being able to emphasize the importance of playing with pace to try to run those guys off the court. But I think the biggest thing for the Indiana Pacers is going to be how they match up inside when it comes to points in the paint, when it comes to being able to rebound the basketball to end the defensive possession. That is going to be mission critical for the Indiana Pacers, and Pascal Siakam is at the heart of that.
Stephen A., respectfully, I need you to please, with affection, fix your face when it comes to Pascal Siakam. That man is an NBA champion, and he's playing his best basketball right now. Now, I will agree with both of you. You audibly sighed when you said CC said Pascal.
Because he's saying that he's the key. I'm not implying that Pascal Siakam isn't a champion who can ball. See how y'all twist stuff? See how you change the narrative? I mean, come on now. That's not what I said. I'm not disrespecting Pascal Siakam. I never have.
But this is why I can say, as tiebreaker, I agree with both of you. This is officially the Spider-Man meme that I said earlier. Looking at each other, the number two options for both of these teams are going to be critically important. But I'm actually going to take a different perspective on this one, you guys, because I know if this is going to be, as Stephen A. says, a romp in between the lines, right? It's going to actually be dictated by what happens on the sidelines. We have to give a moment for these coaches. Let's start with Rick Carlisle. What he has been able to do is truly impressive. The way that he has created an offensive system that can plug and play all of his players is awesome. And it's not just the stars that thrive and benefit like Halliburton and Siakam. It's also the supporting cast. And we witnessed this in the series versus New York. You have Nesmith showing up and dropping buckets, 18 in the fourth quarter, 6 threes on a night. Game one, wild. You have, if you think about it, more and more players like Mathurin coming off the bench, being big boosts to their offense because of the system he created. And we have to highlight Andrew Nembhard because the defensive work that he did, that adjustment, putting him on Jalen Brunson, holding him to 3 of 10 shooting. He matched up with him 55 times in that elimination game, which was huge because if you think about it, that's the most we've ever seen someone match up against Jalen Brunson in his playoff career. And he did a great job on him. So those types of adjustments for Rick Carlisle in Indiana have been great. But the same way you can put respect on him, you can put respect on Mark DanO. I mean, it takes a lot of cojones to be able to say, Alex Caruso, go and guard Nikola Jokic and get in his head. It takes a lot to be able to say, hey, go guard Rudy Gobert and go out there and jump. I think he had 4 steals against Rudy Gobert, part of their 14 on a night. Lou Dort had 3 too. He is the catalyst of their defense.
Did you just say it takes a lot to go out and guard Rudy Gobert? Did you just say that on national
television? I said Nikola Jokic first. Okay, I'm making a point. Caruso is probably a little bit taller than me. A little bit taller than me, and he's going up against the guy.
Well, that's saying a lot. You're about 6'5", girl. I mean, you ain't short. You make me look like a midget every day, and you do it on purpose. What are you talking about?
You're taller than people think, and I'm talking about me barefoot. I'm like 6'1 3/4", 6'2", which in basketball makes me 6'3", okay? But my point is, don't miss the point, Stephen A. My point is that Caruso guarding Jokic, we have not been able to see anybody stop that man or slow down that man or make that man look human, and he did that. Then he went up against the center, which, okay, no matter what you want to say, Rudy Gobert still was able to go out there, hedge, force screens, be a part of schemes. And then he also guarded Anthony Edwards actually the most, not just Rudy.
Don't nod your head like she right.
I am right. I'm always right.
No, you're not right.
So these types of tinkering moves on both sides by the coaches will dictate and determine this series. And I know I'm right because you're smirking right now.
Well, I'm smirking because I love you. That's why. I'm smirking, I love you. Even when you're wrong, you're right with me because you're my girl. So I got that part. But my point to you is this. It's so cute what she's doing, CC. Here's the deal, right? So Alex Caruso goes out there. Why does he go out there? Why does DanO assign him to it? Not only because he's a pest as an elite defensive player who also is a champion. He won a championship with the Lakers 29-20 season in the bubble, right? We get that part. But the other side to it is that he has backup. It's not like he's guarding Jokic one-on-one and nobody is there to help. I mean, Hartenstein is 7 feet. Well, Chet Holmgren is 7'1", and they're waiting on the back end. So be a pest. Pest to this guy. Body him up, etc. But excuse me, he had help. Not every possession, but he had help. That's number one. Number two, when you're talking about the coaches, well, damn. Listen, when you got cats that you played, I mean, the Indiana Pacers gave 11 different dudes at least 15 minutes a game during the regular season. DanO and OKC gave 9 to 10 dudes that every game of the season. So when you look at it from that standpoint, if you're accustomed to using your depth, oh my Lord, stop the presses. We're going to do the same thing in the finals that got us here. All season long, through 82 games, okay? Through 16 playoff or 12 playoff victories, okay? We did the same thing, but now it's asking a lot for you to do what has worked for you to this point.
No,
come on now.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Do you think Andrew Nembhard guarding Jalen Brunson mattered in the elimination game?
Yes.
Yes.
It did.
Thank you. Do you think that Alex Caruso guarding Nikola Jokic mattered?
Yes.
Well, yes, but
okay,
he
so
had
I'm right.
help.
How are you going to let
But he had
somebody
help.
school you on your own
We have
program,
receipts on this
Stephen A?
program. You
This
just-
is
yeah.
getting
Well,
embarrassing.
First of all, Molly, let's not act like she's some pundit. She is a former player, an all-world player,
I'm
by the way,
aware.
as a professional. So let's be so first of all, even if I am being schooled, it takes somebody like that to school me, and it ain't happening anyway. But I got it. My point to you is, in the end, when you're looking at personnel, you do what got you there. This is who they are. And I'm going to wait to see how it works. We know what they're going to do. The question is, what you going to do about it? What you going to do about it? A whole bunch of people want to go up against Shanae. A whole bunch of people want to go up against Chris Canty. A whole lot of people want to roll up against me on national television. How'd that work out for you? Keep it coming. You can talk about what you want to do, but doing it is what you got to do.
He is on one. He's in rare form today.
What is going on today?
Rare form.
Like, what happened last night, this morning? You just have an extra,
He's the money man. He starts flexing, you know, right?
He on my neck about what I'm wearing. He on Shanae about a basketball takes. I don't know what's gotten into Stephen A. Smith.
I'm just saying. I disagree with it.
You're a little extra today.
I don't know what's happening.
Someone lit a
Mellow
fire.
Yellow,
That's
Mellow
all I
Yellow,
know.
calm down. Calm down. Stop trying to act like you give a tweet. You don't come between the flavor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. All right? You ain't gonna do it.
I'm not going to do what?